To be a good student, you need to be able to hear. Did you know about 28 million Americans have some type of hearing impairment? Among older people, hearing loss is the second most common health problem, second only to arthritis. Sometimes it happens gradually. The TV is turned up louder and louder, and the conversations are missed. Ignoring it won't help at all.
And this morning, we want to introduce you to Dr. Barbara Jenkins. She is Colorado's first board-certified doctor of audiology, and she has more than 20 years of both hospital and clinical experience. Dr. Jenkins has just been named the National Audiologist of the Year for 2006.
Wow.
Yeah. Barbara is the president and CEO of Advanced Audiology in Centennial, and she's here with us now. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me. Well, thank you very much. I was amazed myself. It's quite an honor.
Yeah. Good for
really
you.
Is.
Let's start off by talking about who should go see a doctor and get their hearing test. I mean, obviously, if you're suffering from some sort of hearing loss, but there are other reasons too.
Right, as you said, Mark, the seniors' hearing loss is a very, very critical problem that the seniors have. But people don't realize that 2/3 of all hearing loss occur in people under the age of 65. So baby boomers and even younger people have hearing loss that most people don't know about. We recommend that people get hearing tested at least by the age of 40. And that will provide us a baseline so that if there is a change later, we have something to go from. Otherwise, I have people in the office coming in all the time. Well, I've got this hearing loss, and it's sudden. I say, okay, this is what it is today. What was it before? And we can't tell them, and so we don't know if it's something seriously going on or if it's just a regular gradual loss. At the age of 50, you should have the hearing checked every 3 years.
Wow.
And the reason is vision. You can't really blame someone else if you're not seeing well, but for hearing, it's kind of silent. And people tend innocently to blame other people for their hearing loss. Well, I can hear if you don't mumble or if you talk, or it's the background noise that's causing the problem, when in fact it's probably your hearing causing the problem, and those are just the situations where you're noticing it.
Interesting.
So it's very important to get it checked at least by the age of 40, at least once, and most insurance companies pay for it.
Well, you know, and I think a lot of times we kind of poo-poo it. Oh, I'm just getting old. I don't hear as well as I used to. And what could be some of the, you know, I don't want to say ramifications, but you know, if you just keep putting it off.
It's a very serious matter, actually. We get people coming into the office every day who have put off, they've known they have a hearing loss, their wives tell them or whatever, and they wait and wait and wait, and maybe 5, 6, 7 years down the road, and they have a more serious loss. The problem is not only that they've missed hearing things for those 5 to 7 years, but also the brain has a use it or lose it effect, similar to any other part of the body. If you put an arm in a cast for 6 months, it takes physical therapy to get that strength back, and you may never get it back like the other arm. Well, it's the same with the ears. The longer it goes without being stimulated, the neural transmissions to interpret those signals actually die off.
Goodness, you're going to have to learn the whole process again.
Exactly, and so the sooner you get a hearing device, the better, because your brain is sharper and there's less to learn. If you wait for that gap to get in there, it's like starting physical therapy over then. You have to start with a little bit of a gain, and it's difficult to get used to, and then you keep boosting it up. It can take up to a year or more to get used to hearing normal sounds again.
That's amazing.
If you wait too long.
Let's talk about the technology now, because I know it certainly has advanced over the last few years. What kind of changes?
There are wonderful advances over the last few years. What I like everyone to think of is a hearing aid is a type of computer. And we've got many of them right here. And what people don't realize is that these computers are just as strong as the computers you can buy on a Dell computer, an Apple or whatever.
Really?
They are. They have mobile technology. They talk to each other. There are 18 trillion different settings on these hearing aids, and they are strong as most people's computers. So these are computers, and the wonderful part about it is they have the noise canceling system with them now that they didn't have before. So just like if you watch CSI on TV or one of those programs, they have let's get this person's voice out of the background noise, and they show it. The hearing aids do it, and the hearing aids do it in real time.
Wow. How can somebody try one of these?
Well, they're wonderful. They're easy to try. And another thing, these little ones here, actually I'm wearing one.
You're kidding.
No, yes,
You know
I
what?
am.
Let's get a close-up on her ear if we
Where
can right
is
now.
It's in there, and you can see, I'll take it out for you, but they're so tiny, most people don't know them. I've actually had a patient come in and say, I had this a year and a half and my best friend didn't know it. I'm going to go ahead and take it out.
That's amazing because you match the hair, the skin, everything. That's so
Yes,
tiny.
you can. So even with short hair, we'll match it to the hair, and you won't be able to see it. But what this is a high-end computer right here. And just like with those devices there, it's going to amplify just what I need, separate noise from speech so that the sound that goes in is clear. And it's going to also let you hear natural sounds. It's got an open ear, so your ear's not plugged up. Some of the other devices plug your ear up, and this one won't. So all those little devices.
Unbelievable.
And we have less than a minute left. So if there's one thing that you would
Oh,
like to
fast.
stress to our viewers, what would that be?
The one thing is any hearing loss can be helped. A lot of people go to their doctors and say, oh, your type of hearing loss can't be helped. I've been doing this 20 years. I've not known a single person we can't help with one of these devices. And also, don't wait. The longer you wait, the harder it will be for your brain to adjust. And if you get one when you have just a mild hearing loss, you will be able to hear better, and you're going to enjoy hearing those sounds.
And obviously people can try some of these devices by getting in touch with you. Tell people how they can get in touch
definitely.
with you.
If you contact our office, Advanced Audiology, at 303-649-2122, we can let you try them at no charge. Usually there's a charge for it. No charge for a week, no strings attached. Take your hearing loss, put on the device, go have fun for a week, and see if you notice a difference. No stress.
Well, you know,
great.
I'm deaf in my left ear, and so when and I always said the background noise is always in a noisy place. Boy, it's really hard to hear anything, and for you to be offering up.
Yeah, it's got a
Maybe hope.
Bose noise canceling system.
Cosmetic reason, too.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it was great. Thank you so
Appreciate it.
much.
All right, if you or someone you love shows any signs of hearing loss, don't wait. That can only make the problem worse. Contact Dr. Barbara Jenkins at Advanced Audiology. Her office is conveniently located in the Denver Tech Center at 9137 East Mineral Circle, Suite 300. If you call Advanced Audiology by the end of the month and mention Colorado and Company, you can try one of the new open devices Dr. Jenkins just talked about for 1 week for free. If it's free, it's me. There's no strings attached. Just pick up the phone and call 303-649-2122 or go online to advancedaudiology.info. Make sure you use the www in the website. It's full of very important information about hearing loss. Advanced Audiology paid for this segment.